We're definitely everybody, family, congregation. Not saying that we have read everything in its entirety and everything, but we're just discussing some of the things that just stood out. It is on everybody to look for this, to look into this yourself, to understand it better, especially the people in the federal government that's working and everything. That's definitely the case. But can we go to DEI?
So
just talk briefly about it.
So yes, he said, let's exit all out. Kind of like affirmative action.
Come on.
Kind of like that. You say, hey, let's get rid of it. That's DEI.
Come on.
Transgender rights and civil rights, right? Let's just get rid of that, and everything is based on merit. Based on merit. How well can you do that job? How well can you do whatever, right? How well you are academically, whatever, right? That's what we're looking at. We're looking at that. So when they're taking out the DEI, I think what it does is makes it fair for everyone. I understand that in the past,
come on, Kane.
In the past, we overlook people because of their skin tone. Now, are we saying that that's still continuing to happen?
Some people are saying yes.
Yeah, of course people
just underline.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that loan because of this. I didn't get that job because of this. Because of my skin tone. Because of my skin tone, I did not get those things. How can you be so certain that is the case unless they blatantly told you in your face? How can you be that? Happen. But it's all about feelings. It's how I feel in that situation. I feel like you didn't give me that opportunity, and that was because of my skin tone. So we need some laws put in place to make sure I get in there, whether I'm good for the job or not.
Well, and we could talk openly, people, family, congregation, it's family. Being in the Black community, you need to be twice as better than the white person.
No, you don't. You just gotta know your job.
You might not have the opportunities that they have.
What are the opportunities, bro? What is the opportunities that
my name is Tyrone, and your name is Christian? Because I know of a young lady that's in the Navy, awesome individual, and she named her son Christian. I said, "Oh, okay, that's cool," And she told me it was because when he go up for an interview and they see his application, this was back in the day, back in 2000, they won't know if he's black or white or whatever, just by his name. I'm not going to name him nothing crazy. I was like, wow, I was surprised to hear that. Did it have some merit? I could see what she was saying. I don't know if that was the case, but I've heard it. So people will say, Kane, is hidden racism out there in the United States, out there in the world.
Well,
and you always say, Kane,
okay, go ahead.
It's just bad individual people.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
So I always say that there are bad individuals when it comes to, let's say that Tyrone went to this job and he didn't get it because that particular individual that was looking at his application didn't want to interview him because of what? His name. They thought that he was black and he didn't know he didn't have the credentials, even though it may be listed, but he's black and I don't want him over here, right? Well, do you want to be a part of that job? Do you want to be in that job where that person is actually making the decisions? Do you really want to be a part of that? I don't even want to be a part of anything like that. Even if that individual did have that power to do so, I don't even want to be a part of it. So let's leave that alone. Quit fighting for something with a person that's in a position that you don't even want to be a part of. Because it's going to be an uphill battle the whole time.
Yes.
If he said, "Oh man, I gotta bring him," now I'm gonna make his life hell.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it hell because I don't even really want. I'm gonna make him want to quit. That's all. I'm gonna make him want to quit their job and not be able to finish whatever. Right? I'm gonna do that. So why would you even want to be a part of that? Let them be over there. They'll get caught. Everything will come back around to them, and they'll probably lose their job, or they'll lose their position, or they'll lose something, or whatever. It all comes back around. But it's not up to you. It's definitely not up to you to sit here and dictate that type of stuff. And you're gonna make him hire you. I don't want to even work for him. I don't want to work for him. I don't.
Kane, okay, good point.
Yeah, I don't want to work for him.
We talked. We always have these conversation, people, family, about, since people say President Trump is in office, they say more people that are racist, or it'll just be out in the open. I was like, dang, I was thinking about that, out in the open. And in our conversation, he was like, hey, if that's the case, then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know who you're dealing with.
Who you're dealing with.
And people, that is a beautiful thing.
Man.
Because
I don't need no shadiness.
No.
I need you
we
to be
don't want
upfront.
it.
If that's the way you feel about it, even if you feel like there is, you don't want black people, at least I know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah, come on.
And I know that, like, I don't want to deal with that person, and I move on.
That's it.
That's how I feel about that. Why would I sit here and try to make them change? You cannot make anybody change. Yes, you can probably get them fired. Maybe you can get them doing, but I don't even want to go through that. I don't even want to be a part of them. Now, if you're a part of an organization and you find out somebody else, then that's different. That's different. Yeah, you'll go through the necessary steps to make sure their hand is on the fire and then get them out of there. I get that. Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to get into a job and you are finding out these things, come on now.
Come on.
I don't want to be part of it.
Your blessings are gonna be somewhere else.
Yes, of course.
Come on.
Of course. So don't put me in there because I'm black. Don't put me in there because of age or male. We need more males. We need more older males. We need more black males. Don't put me there. Don't put me. Just look at my track record. Let my track record say everything. And if anything, let's do it like this. And I know they'll never do it. And some businesses do it. But they just take off the name, address, everything. Just look at the credentials and do an interview that way.
Woo!
Let's do it that way. Let's just go anonymous. And you come in there and they introduce themselves. And then you find out who they are. How about I do it that way?
And
they'll never do it.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, people, do you think this is a good thing?
Yeah.
For DEI to be going away.
Yeah. Because
you won't see all the emails now, of saying,
okay,
hey, how you doing, whatever, and then the ending, use be your name, your title, your name, and then to say something, his, her, ex, whatever, all of that stuff. It's going away.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever. How do you feel about that, people? And let me say this, and we are the Crimson Brothers Network. We love everybody. I'll say that. This is not a take on anybody and how you feel, who you think you are, all of those things right there. But the bill, he took a stand. He took a stand, and it's going to be enforced. Okay. And then this will get me. I will go into this because this wasn't even on there. How do you feel about him, and very touchy subject, him saying, President Trump, hey, it's only two genders. It's a male and a female. Before you say that, I was in line. We were in line together. We could see the building, people. We was almost there.
Yep. As
I was looking on my phone, everybody looking at their phone, and he said, hey, it's only two genders. It's male and female. I was thinking out loud. I said, man, I can't believe he said that. Wow. That was such an unpopular thing to say. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And people heard me say, hey, man, what's going on? I said, President Trump, well, he on it right now.
Yeah.
He's on it. That's not to take away from anybody. But how did you feel about that right there?
Well, I thought that was good. I thought it was good. Yeah. I think, two genders. We were born, male, female, and there's anomalies with two genders. That's it. I mean, I understand we have people that claim this and claim, they'll claim a male or they'll claim that they're female, and we see where that's taking us. If you check out one of our videos, we talked about how a male said he was a female. He didn't change anything about himself.
Yes.
Facial hair and all. Didn't change anything about himself.
Yes.
And got locked up.
In California.
with other females and took advantage of them. Took advantage of them. So, like I say, when you open up Pandora's box, guarantee it's gonna get wider and wider. Just shut it down.
Come on,
shut it down. Say, hey, male or female, that's it. You know. But when you open it up, guarantee that happened. That was so crazy to me.
T-Von.
Oh, okay,
I see your point. Do you think it takes away from all those people who fought for our civil rights?
What you mean?
And in what aspect? What conversation are you talking about?
We're talking about the transgender. We're talking about the
DEI.
What are we talking about?
You're a little late. I just want to know. We just want to know where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, just let Vaughn. Just let us know where you talking about. If you're talking about the DEI or the
the DEI. They said DEI.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there was a time frame. I say this is my part, so Rich should say what he wants. But there was a time frame. It may be needed because of
Come on, that's true.
Of what was going on at the time.
That's true.
But then we overcame it. Remember, in civil rights, we forced things to happen, and then people were, giving resistance, and that's why the water hose and all this other stuff. People were giving resistance. I need to be over there because it's better over there. They were giving resistance, right? Now, all of a sudden, now we've integrated. So we've integrated, and now since we've integrated, now it's like it's nothing now. We do things with each other and have no problems with it. No problems. Now you have the outliers. You always have those that act crazy or whatever, but collectively, there's no need to say that we need to have these civil rights in place for us when we're getting the same opportunities as everyone else. I know some people may push against that. They're like, man, I ain't getting the opportunities that the white man's getting. I'm not getting the opportunities that the Asians getting. What are these opportunities? Explain yourself.
Okay, I'm just jump in. And from what you said from the civil rights aspect, okay, we both know that about black people at that time. But then you go into how many women is going to be in the office, what nationality and things of that nature. Is it needed now? If we can go by merit, that'll be a great thing. Now, when we had talking about different transgender, different things of that nature, people can feel free to be who you are. Always be who you are and things of that nature. But at a point in time, it might have been needed. It might have been needed, especially going back in the days from when people didn't want to have African American working in there. They didn't want to hire women to work unless it was just for, the clerical positions. Now, everybody has the opportunity it may be hard and difficult. And people might say, but I pulled myself up by the bootstraps, but I need more help. You can't stop. You can't stop. That's it. That door closes, you go to another door.
So and this was where I would go to old Mitch. This is where I would go to old Mitch and say, it's about what God has for your
life. Let's go.
You can, because your voice.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you can say what you think is supposed to happen. You can say that I'm supposed to be in that school or I'm supposed to have that job, but maybe God needs you to go a certain direction.
Amen. Come on.
Maybe you need to be tested a few times in your journey in life.
Come on.
Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe.
It's getting hot in here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby.
I'm just saying, maybe that's it. And you're trying to push something that God don't see for you right now. Not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. Right now, I need you to go through this. I need you to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, then why are you trying to push something that's not in God's will? Because only God's gonna make the opportunities for you regardless.
Come
no
on.
matter if you think that
It's
it's DEI
Come
or
on.
if this other. And I understand some people may not be
Man.
religious and or whatever. That's why I want to jump.
Hey, I'm smiling, man. Hey, man, come on, man. Yeah, it's a blessing.
Or whatever.
What's for you is for you.
Yes, and it'll come in due time, not when you want it, but when God wants it. That's how I see it.
Don't stop your business, okay? Don't stop your business, okay? It may be difficult right now. You keep going.
Yeah.
But you pray, you talk. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk the walk. Yes.
What do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about DEI? I mean, you know, the transgenders, like I think I heard about the transgenders or well, on I wouldn't say transgenders. I would say on federal documents, there's no in between. Is it the male or female when you filling out something? You know, for a driver's license.
Oh yeah, the X.
Yeah. There's no
on here.
The X thing. Like you can choose not to. I don't prefer to say anything. Hey, look, male or female. Is that okay though? Is that okay, congregation? Is that okay to just say it's male or female? You know, we know what females can do. We know what males can do.
That's it.
You know, and claim one or the other. I don't care if you today you this and tomorrow you that, but still claim one of them. Yeah. You know,
and is that against your civil rights? You know,
maybe that according to some people it is against my. I want to pick whatever I want to pick. If I'm this day, then that's what I am.
All right,
you know what I mean?
Roger that.
But some people feel that way.
Kane, I want to hit this point too. Just segue, going right into it. Okay, for biological males participating in female sports. Okay. I would just say this right here, and then your take real quick. Look, as I would say, the Democrats and a lot of people, it means something to a lot of people to see the young ladies excel in their sports and not have a man that might have been on hormone therapy for, I think it was a year to 2 years, and now he can compete. You know, he can be in the shower with them, be in the locker room with them, and it was forced upon it. It was so many people that didn't want to cover the story when the ladies were saying, we had to be in the shower. They just put the person in there, the young man that said he was a lady, you know, and he would undress in there with us. And we wanted to say something, but we was told we couldn't say anything about it. To me, that was wrong. The men that's participating in the female track, they rewriting the history books on, they're beating everybody, taking down these records and everything. Is that right for the female that's been preparing since middle school? Now she's in high school trying to compete for that scholarship. Is that right for her? I don't think so. A lot of other people don't think so. Maybe you do, but let me know the reason why. Because if you had a daughter and she's on a volleyball team, and then you have this guy, which it did happen, was on the volleyball team, but he said that he identifies as a woman, smashing the ball. I think he maybe knocked the lady unconscious. You would be upset about that. Now, if it's a bunch of people, transgenders, maybe they can have their own sport or whatever.
To me, that is the easiest way to deal with that. If you think that there are that many transgenders out there, that from male that want to be female, if it's that many, if it is that many, then have your own sport. Have your own section. Like, okay, all the transgenders play against each other or whatever, right? Just have that versus because you know, male really dominates in a lot of these sports, especially when you're going up against another female. No matter how much therapy you done had, you took away this and took some pills and got some shots or whatever, but does that really make you a female genetically?
And you grew up
a male the whole time. Yeah, you start lifting weights, I guarantee you get bigger than those ladies in there. So I think that, you know, just keeping the executive order, I guess it was to take, you know, no men can be in women's sports, because, you know, the women ain't doing it in the men's sports. Why wouldn't it be going the other way? Why wouldn't it?
Come on.
If you want to make it fair, just why aren't the women that transition to be men joining men's sports? Why not? Because they know I can't compete. No.
Hey,
I can't compete.
100%.
Yeah. That's exactly what that is. So what do y'all think about this? That's my piece. I'm like, no, I'm good. Hey, you know, you ladies, y'all have these different sports. I like to watch them, and I just want to see the women. I don't want to see anybody dominating because they have, you know, they grew up biologically as a male and they're dominating your sport. No, I wanted to be fair.
And Kane, congregation, y'all know me. I always try to be the politically correct one out the bunch. At no time did we say anything discriminatory towards a transgender individual. Okay. At no time. So when people say we talk sensible, when people say, and you speak like this, saying, okay, I don't agree with males being in females sport, they will say that is transgender hate. You're contributing to somebody unaliving themselves. I do not believe that. I don't think that's what we did at all. And when I see that in these interviews, it gets to me, because we should all be able to at least talk about how we feel, and then what's right and wrong. You know, can be perception. Are you for a guy my size now playing basketball with 155-pound ladies or whatever, or we in middle school and okay, well, what is that field hockey that they play? Oh, I can be rough. Come on now.
Dude, I don't see it, and you know, I don't care if they make a exception for hormone therapy or not. I just don't see it. You know, I know some people is like, yeah, you can play. I don't care if you had it or not. You can still play because that's what you identify. Remember, that's in your head. You say, I identify. I feel this way, therefore I am. You know, that's what a lot of people are saying, but. You know, let us know, man. In the comments.
Come on.
Comments, man. Comments. I know a lot of people are not joining us live, but hey, it's a replay. It's a replay.
Yes.
So yeah, let us know what y'all think about in the comments, in the chat, or whatever. What do y'all think about these topics, man? We talked about a lot of different executive orders that are standing out. He signed a bunch of them. They say about 200. I don't know. He may have signed about that many, but however, there's a few that we did discuss during this time that really stood out. That gets the grinds people's gears and actually just, you know, get people upset or whatever, or get them scared. Because I know that's what the title is. Like, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen. Man, it ain't been a week. Slow down. Hey, take a deep breath.
And that last executive order, you know what he signed?
What's that?
That you need to stay tuned, subscribe, like, and share to the Crimson Brothers Uncomfortable Truth. Okay? That's what you got to do.
For sure.
Come on.
Right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing, this is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it.
For sure.
Watch
Do
it
for us.
and
Below.
share it.